Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review for you guys. So the movie I'm reviewing today is Scare Me. Scare Me was released on October 1st, 2020 on the Shudder app. It's a Shudder original. It was directed by Josh Rubin, and it stars Aya Cash as Fanny, Josh Rubin as Fred, Rebecca Drysdale as Bettina, and Chris Redd as Carlo. Alright, so let's get into what Scare Me was about. And it's a very simple premise, and so I'm not going to go super into detail. We have this guy Fred, and he is a writer, director, actor, and he is going on a kind of like writer's retreat on his own to some cabin in the middle of the woods so that he can focus and write his new book or whatever he's trying to write. And so then one morning he is out running and he runs into Aya Cash's character Fanny, and they start talking, and she is also a writer, and he finds out from her that she was a writer on a very popular book that had come out. And then that night the power goes out, so Fanny comes to Fred's cabin and is like, the power's out, let's figure out something to do. They decide that they're going to start telling scary stories to try to scare each other. And that's basically the entire premise of this movie, and that's where I'm going to leave the synopsis because I think that that's just enough without giving things away too much. But let's talk about what I liked about this movie. So I really liked the stories that they were telling, and the way that they had told them, it's basically like each of them tells a story, and as they're doing it, they like act out the story, and there's like sound effects and things like that to kind of make it more real. Obviously that's not happening in the story, like in the actual film, but like it's added in post, so I think that that's a really cool and fun touch. I really liked Aya Cash and Josh Rubin's performances. I think that they really went for it, and it was really pretty interesting, and I was like, wow, these are some pretty good actors doing these like basically reenactments, almost like one-person plays, and I thought that that was really fun. And this movie is actually pretty funny. There were several times where I like was laughing out loud, cackling. Mostly they are in response to like Aya Cash's like kind of comebacks and quips, and I was like, this is actually kind of fun. But now to get into the thing that I did not like, which was the main issue I had with this entire movie, was it was just too long. And it must be that there was something off with the pacing, because like I felt every minute of this movie. At one point I was like, oh, this is probably almost over, and I checked how much time was left. I'd only made it through half of the movie. I was like, oh no, this is kind of rough. But now that we've heard what I had to say about this movie, let's talk about what other people had to say about this movie. On Letterboxd as a 3.1 out of 5. And on IMDb as a 5.7 out of 10. And so I ended up giving this a 3. I really loved the idea of this movie. I just had so many issues with the length and the pacing that it was just really kind of drove it down for me and decreased the enjoyability. But I thought that the performances were great, and I thought that it was funny at times, and I was just, overall, it was kind of disappointing that it was so long. They definitely could have cut maybe 20 minutes off of this, and it would have been great. But that is it for this review. Let me know in the comments down below if you've seen Scare Me and what you thought of it, whether you liked it or you didn't like it, and why. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye!